Hi guys. Hello everybody. No. Hi guys, welcome to Arithmetic Clinic. So today we'll continue from where we stopped in the last video. But before that, I saw something very wonderful online. And today we'll just solve something like that. Now I saw this. And we're asked to look for the value of x. Now this is indices quadratic equation. So what we are going to do is that we are going to bring this to the index form 72. Then we now say that this is 2 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power 2x equals to 72. So what we now do is that we now say let 2 raised to the power x equals to p. Make this plus p squared. Why is it p squared? Because if you look at this, 2 raised to the power 2x is the same thing as 2 raised to the power x raised to the power 2. So this is now p, then it will now be square, remaining the square. So now that is now going to be what? P squared is equals to what? 72. So it now depends on the method we want to use to solve this. We can make use of the completing the square, factorization, or what? The formula method. Let me make use of completing the square method. So we are making this, we have what? P squared plus p is equals to 72. Now once we are done with that, we now see that this will now be p squared. So complete the square plus what? 1 all over 2 squared is equals to 72 plus 1 all over 2 squared. Now, so by the time we are done with that, we now go to this place. So this is going to be p plus 1 all over 2 squared is equals to what? 72 plus what? 1 over 4. Now this is going to give us what? P plus or minus. This is what? 4. 4 over 1. So this is going to give us what? How many 4 do we have in that? So that is 4 times 7. So that is what? 8. 2, 8, 8 plus what? 1. So square root both sides. So p plus 1 all over 2 squared is equals to plus or minus square root of 2 8 times 1 over 4. So square cancels square root. P plus half is equals to plus or minus what? 17 all over 2. Take this to the other side. So now have p is equals to minus half plus or minus 17 all over 2. So p squared is equals to this minus this plus 17 or minus 1 minus 17 all over 2. So p is equals to what? This is going to give us this minus this is what? 16 all over 2 or minus 18 all over 2. So this is now going to give us p is what? 8 or what? Minus 9. Now if we now look at this, so what we are simply saying, let me clean this. So what we are simply saying is that our p is equals to 8 or p is what? Minus 9. But remember, p is actually equals to what? 2 raised to the power x. So that's to say that 2 raised to the power x is equals to 8 or 2 raised to the power x is equals to minus 9. So now this is the same thing as 2 raised to the power x is equals to 2 raised to the power 3 or 2 raised to the power x is equals to minus 9. So this one, for us to solve this or get the actual value, we have to convert this to log. So if you want to convert that to log, so you can say log 2x is what? Log minus 9. So this is going to give us cancel, x is equals to 3 or what? X log 2 is what? Log minus 9. So x is equals to 3 or what? X is equals to log minus 9 all over log 2. So now you press this on your calculator to give the value. So x is equals to 3 or what? X is equal to, there's my calculator. So x is equals to this and what? Log minus 9 all over what? Log 2. So this is what? Our answer. So what it means is if we want to check it, it's a check it. So we can say 2 raised to the power 3 plus 4 raised to the power 3 is going to give us 7. But this is 8 plus 64 and that is actually 72. So let's go over to what we have for today. For today, we are going to be talking about sum and what? Products of of a quadratic equation. Now when we say roots, what do we mean by roots? Roots are the answers we get from what? Solving a quadratic equation. So for example, we have something like this: x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. So if we apply the methods that we know, the factorization, complete square, or the formula method, at the end of it, you get something like this: x is what? Minus 3, or what? Minus 2. Now this minus 3 and minus 2 are said to be what? The roots of the word quadratic equation. So now sometimes they can give us what? These roots of quadratic equation and ask us to get the what? Quadratic equation itself. So it's just like giving us an answer, asking us to derive the question afresh. Now look at this. So let's all say that, let's see, let the roots of a quadratic equation be what? Alpha and beta. So what it means is that we are saying that x is equals to the alpha, and also or x is equals to what? Beta. X is equals to alpha or x is equals to what? Beta. So what it means is that we can take this. So these are the two answers of this quadratic equation. So taking to this place, now the x minus alpha is equals to 0, or what? X minus beta is equals to what? 0. Now looking at this, we can now like, okay, x minus this is 0, this or this is this. So it means that the product of these two should also give us what? 0. Now, then what we now do is expanding this. It's just like saying x bracket x minus beta. That is this x multiplying everything here minus alpha multiplying everything here. So now this is now going to give us what? X squared minus beta x minus alpha x. Minus times minus is plus, then plus alpha beta equals to 0. Now what it now means is that these two have the variable x, so we can bring them together. That is x squared minus, so we are arranging them, alpha comes before beta in the Greek alphabet, so it's now going to be minus bracket alpha plus beta, then close the bracket x plus what? Alpha beta equals to what? 0. Now from this, looking at this, there's something we can see. What can we see? We can see that what? Our x squared is actually equal to, that our quadratic equation is actually equal to x squared minus the sum of what? The roots plus, this is actually the product of the roots, and that will give us what? 0. So what it means is that for every quadratic equation that we see around, what we see there is what? The quadratic element minus the sums of the roots, x plus what? The product of the root, giving us 0. So what it means is that for a quadratic equation like this, so this is actually the general formula for what? Every quadratic equation. So for a quadratic equation, now comparing this with this, we have to make these coefficients to be what? 1. So doing that, we have to divide it through by what? A. So this is x squared plus b over a x plus c over a is equals to 0. Now comparing the two of them, what we can see is that we see that by comparing this with this, we see that minus alpha plus beta x should be bx over a. Cancel. So our alpha plus beta is actually equals to minus b over a, because we take this minus to the other side. And we also see that what? Our alpha beta, that is this guy, is actually the same as what? C over a. So this is what we should be what? Conversant with. So I can ask a question: what are the sum of the roots? What are the products of the roots? So let's get some examples that we can try on. This is very, very simple. So look at this example. Now let's say they ask us, find the quadratic equation whose roots are minus 3 and 2. So they said they asked you, find the quadratic equation whose roots are what? Minus 3 and 2. Now what it means is that they are asking us which quadratic equation are we going to solve that is going to give us what? Minus 3 or what? Minus 2. So if we want to find the quadratic equation whose roots are -3 and 2, so what we just do is that solution. Remember that what the general equation is x squared minus sum of the roots x plus what product of the roots equals to 0. So it will now become x squared minus the sum of the roots, that is -3, which is one of the roots, plus 2x plus -3 times 2 equals to 0. So we now have it to be x squared minus -3 plus 2 will give us -1 x plus bracket -6 equals to 0. So this is now going to give us what? X squared minus times minus will give us plus. 1 times x will give us what? X plus times minus what? Minus. So -6 is equals to 0. So what it means is that if we solve this quadratic equation, the final answer we're going to get, which is the roots. The roots of the equation are going to be what? -3 and 2. Now let's say that we are given another question like this, so that we should find a quadratic equation whose roots are, let's say -2 all over 3 and what? Let's say -2 over 3 and let's say 1. So solution is going to be the same thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the formula. So the formula is what? X squared minus what? Sum of what? Roots x plus what? Product of what? Roots equals to 0. Now, what? We now have this guy, x squared minus the sum of the roots, that is the addition of -2 over 3 and 1. So that is what? -2 over 3 plus 1 x plus the product -2 over 3 times 1 equals to 0. So it's now going to be what? X squared minus, so this is addition, so we are going to make use of what? LCM. So what is the LCM of 3 and 1? The LCM of 3 and 1 is what? 3. What? So it's going to be 3 in 3, 1 times -2 plus 1 in 3 is 3 times 1, this, plus this times this is going to give us this. So equals to 0. So this is x squared minus this plus this. Minus this plus this is going to give us 1 all over 3x plus -2 all over 3 equals to 0. So the next thing to do is we now say that, so open these brackets, -1 times this, that is -1 times x is x all over 3 plus times -2 all over 3 is equals to 0. So at this stage, what are we going to do? We're now going to look for the LCM, or you say multiply through by what? 3. So if you multiply through by 3, it will be 3 times this, which is 3x squared. 3 and 3 we cancel that 6, that will be -x. 3 times this will give us -2 equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation whose roots is going to be what? -2 and 1. So thank you very much for this wonderful video. So please try to subscribe to our channel, the Arithmetic Clinic, for you to get more understanding of various arithmetic problems. And also you can, on the comment section, ask questions that you find difficult that we can put you through. And also try to share this channel to your friends. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.